Okay, here we are, goal 4. Apologies in advance. You're just going to have to deal with the camera tilt on this one. This is the 5th or 6th time I've tried to run this race, and so I really just want to get through it. So I've just got to run the settings that I am most comfortable with running, and unfortunately that happens to be chase with horizon tilt, which is just terrible for a recording, and I understand it, but yeah, sorry that you have to deal with this, but I have to be able to get through the event in the next, ideally as quickly as possible, and that just happens to be with a way that's not very comfortable for anybody that's trying to watch on YouTube. So here we go. Yeah, it's 8 laps. You just have to be in the lead at the end of a lap. Which shouldn't be difficult. Once I can get past these slower cars, it really won't be very difficult at all, even though I do know that Magnus is quite a long ways ahead of me. But I'm in 2nd place after the first lap, so obviously that is a good thing. I went Magnus. I think it said I was 700 meters behind him or something like that, 600 meters. So that's good. I'm not as far behind him as I've been being. It's also I really think that has to do with the setting that I have. I can actually see the track now. I can see how it moves, how the car sort of sits on it, back to what I'm used to. So hopefully this doesn't give anybody any headaches. If I had more time, I would actually like to go back and see if you can slow Magnus, or if it just makes the other cars go incredibly slow to where he gets slowed down by him more. I wonder which one that is. But I don't actually have enough time tonight or well, really before the event ends to do like a cloud restore and then just lose. And okay. And I got past him fairly easy. If he would have been silly or difficult to pass, I would have just had a little conversation with him and sent him right off into the grass and into the walls. 6,300 fame, not bad. It's calculated based on the idea that you should have run 8 laps. And let's see what we have at the end. Final goal, this one obviously to win the car. I don't really care what Magnus said. No pressure, but we have to win 1 lap head-to-head with Magnus. Okay, well, let's see what I can do. He appears to be a lot slower than we are, so, or at least than I am. I would assume this race is a bot control race. You can slow him down. So if you have to, because it's only one lap, if you can't beat him, then obviously just lose and come back and do that a few times until it gets slow enough that you can win. So no need to really push it. Just make sure you stay nicely on the track. Usually what I have found is that the final goal on the final day is something of a victory lap. It's not very difficult, and you can usually get past it pretty quickly. So that should. So obviously I own the car. I will service it, and I think I get like 50 gold for completing that. 30,000 racing dollars and 25 gold. So maybe it was just 10 or 15 gold bonus for actually having the car. Looking at the time, I may actually start the Ride the Storm event tonight. In fact, I'll probably do that. I'm not sure if I can get the video up tonight, but I will start Ride the Storm tonight, and then we will see where that one goes. So let me know how you're getting on. Leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. Hope you win the car. Have a good night.